So brought to you by Rulins. For your important real estate decisions, contact Rulins today at 938-1000 or info@rhulens.com. And now, Radio K-Man presents The Business Buzz, an insightful and fresh take on a variety of issues that impact the local business environment. This is where we address the business topics that matter. Radio K-Man's Business Buzz. Here's your host, Anita Khan.
Good morning. Welcome to the Business Buzz. How are you this morning? He's hoping you had a restful day yesterday and a good one too, and you enjoyed the annual agriculture show and whatever else you had to do. And it was Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Missed it yesterday with you, but never too late to wish you a happy Valentine's Day. Susan, good morning. Susan is the producer of the Business Buzz, and she's holding it down this morning. In the studio, we have one guest right now. Her name is Samantha. Just call her Samantha. She's the owner, and let me make her tell you all about herself. Good morning, Sam.
Good morning.
Can I call you Sam?
Yes, sure. Go right ahead.
How are you?
Don't mind.
Sam is from her company is called New Growth Naturals. I love the name. I love your hair. But let's talk about you. Tell us about yourself.
Right. So I am a young female entrepreneur. My name is Samantha, as you said, and I'm a trichologist and also a hair loss practitioner. We have a natural hair clinic and natural hair salon here in Georgetown, Cayman, and I am super excited to talk to you about this. Like, this is my favorite topic to ever talk about. Natural hair.
I love to talk about hair too, because I love your hair. It's so much hair, and it's all natural.
And it's a lot of work, but that's what we're here for.
I mean, I thought you had on a wig when I came in the studio this morning. I'm like, wow, look at all her hair. But I mean, it's all your hair.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not going to ask you how you keep that under control because you have the products for it. We'll
yes,
talk about
we
your
do.
products. So you were at the show yesterday, agriculture show yesterday?
Yes, it was beautiful. It was an amazing experience at the Cayman Agriculture Show, and I'm really looking forward for next year.
So you're bouncing off the success of the show yesterday straight into the studio.
Straight into
how
the studio
awesome
this morning.
Was that, Susan?
It was awesome, can I tell you?
So let's talk about some of the services and products that you offer, especially for your hair growth clinic. And you have some in the studio this morning. You have a great lineup, and these are all locally produced,
Yes.
locally made.
Yes.
Wow.
These are all locally made products.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let's start with some of the services that you offer first.
So at our natural hair salon and hair clinic, we offer natural hair style, natural hair care services. And we also offer hair regrowth services for persons that are struggling with alopecia, persons that are struggling with thinning hair, and that sort of stuff. So we do a full consultation. We recommend treatments. We do treatments like laser regrowth therapy. We do scalp detox and rehydration treatment. We do scalp regrowth treatment like, minoxidil and stuff like that helps to stimulate hair growth. But most importantly, we focus on natural hair care, and we focus on using organic products in helping your hair to regrow.
Okay,
So
and
that's what we encourage.
And having said that, let's talk about your products
Yes.
now. We have a full lineup, but if you're not watching us on YouTube, you won't be able to see this. So let's tell the radio listeners what you have out here, Sam.
So right here I have our gentle shampoo. It is sulfate free, really gentle, a baby can use it. We have our hair growth oil, which is rosemary based. That one is our best selling products. Like, people use this, they get so much great result really soon. We have our mango butter. That's just mango butter, raw mango butter, nothing added to it. We have our
And what's that for? The mango butter.
It can be used to seal in moisture for the hair, and also people use it on their skin as a moisturizer as well. Right.
Mango butter.
Mango butter.
Okay.
So it's just raw mango butter. And we have our Deep Moist Mask, which is our hair food. Now, this product, a lot of persons struggle with brittle, dry hair. Now, this product, persons love it because when you use this to deep condition your hair, it makes it so soft, so hydrated, it has life, and it minimizes breakage and excessive shedding. So people really love that product. The product that we started off with is our leave-in conditioning treatment. That's where we got all the idea. That's where it all began. And that product was so good. We just had to bottle it and we built from there. This product
What's
really...
what's the ingredients in that one?
The base of it is African shea butter. And then we add our water for moisture. We add our oils. We add our herbs that really help to strengthen the hair and the hair follicles. But this product is perfect, especially if you're a person that like to use heat on your hair to blow dry. It protects the hair. If you're out in the sun a lot or in the AC where it tends to dry your hair out a lot, this product is perfect. It's just an all-rounder and it's for all texture hair. So definitely...
You're like the best kept secret on the islands, huh?
I tell you. So we're trying to get the message out. I'm so happy to be here. So we have our coconut oil. We have our carrot infused oil. We also have mango oil and neem oil. We have our regular conditioner that comes with our shampoo as well. So these are what I have on display today, but we also have raw African shea butter. Yes.
Okay. So what are the smaller bottles? What are those? These right here.
These are our little oils.
Oil, just oil.
So in these glass bottles, we have our mango oil, which is made locally. I freeze my mangoes. I was so happy. So we get them during mango season, which Cayman has a lot of mangoes. So we freeze our mangoes and we use them to make our mango oil. We do our carrot infused oil, which is made from carrot again, or coconut oil, or black Jamaican castor oil. We import our castor beans from Jamaica. And we make our castor oil, or neem. There's a lot of neem tree around, and neem is just so awesome for hair growth and for the health of the scalp overall. So we just decided to, go ahead and
I thought it was just a disgusting tree that just had this ugly fruit
Oh,
on it.
no. Neem has awesome benefits. Trust me, neem is so good for your skin and for your hair, especially if you're struggling with head lice or any fungal issues with your scalp or dandruff, stuff like that. Neem is perfect for that.
Wow.
Its antifungal properties are extremely great.
You have some other ones in the back with the pump. What's that one?
Those are shampoos.
Oh, those are shampoo.
So those are gentle shampoos. And also we have our mango hair moisturizer for persons with lighter hair. The leave-in conditioning treatment is a little bit thicker, but it emulsifies really great. And we tend to use it on persons with thicker coils. But the lighter product is really for persons that have lighter hair or low porosity hair.
Okay, so all your products, are they for just one hair type or for any hair type?
They're for any hair type. They're natural hair products. They're fully organic. We focus when we're creating these products for curly hair, for coily hair, curls
Straight
and coils,
hair.
but also they can be used on straight hair. But some of our products tend to be heavier, and it was made directly for type 4 hair and type 3 as well. But
I don't know what type 4 or type 3 is.
Sorry. So type 4 hair describe the curl patterns of your hair, whether it's tightly coiled or kinky or loose curls or waves. Yeah. So type 4 hair is really coily.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Yes.
How did you... Question for us. The smell, say the mango and butter.
Yes.
Do you actually have a buttery smell in your hair? I'm just
No,
thinking,
no.
what sort of scent do you get?
No, our products have an authentic organic scent.
Okay.
But for the neem has a very high scent that I don't think we enjoy so much. So we had lemongrass essential oil to that really helps to, kill that smell,
Neutralize
and
it
it
a little
smells
bit.
really great. Right. For our mango and carrot, we will add also other essential oils, not too much for it to be over the top, but just so you have that light fragrance. We try not to add too much artificial fragrance to our product. We use essential oils only because we want them to remain as organic as possible. And also we want our products to be able to market to kids and people with sensitive scalp. Too much colors and additional fragrance can damage the scalp, and that's not what we want to do. We want to focus on healthy scalp because hair grows from healthy scalp.
So let's talk about packaging.
Yes.
You package this in Cayman?
We package in Cayman.
So you have like a huge kitchen where you do
We
all
have
this?
a huge kitchen. So my living room. So apart from having, our physical location, my living room and kitchen is where I stay up at night and early morning doing all of these. And then, so we package.
It's amazing because I'm going to tell you, since doing the Business Buzz,
Yes.
and Susan's been inviting all you awesome people, all your awesome entrepreneurs. I am amazed at the products that are produced right here in Cayman.
Yes. Just
And
me.
and some people think all we do is have rum cake.
No,
export rum
Cayman
cake.
has a lot
No.
to offer. This beautiful island is rich in resources and young
exactly.
minds that are powerful, that is ready
That's
to get
right.
it out there. And we're thankful for a platform like this where we can let people know that, hey, we have these things and they're organic, they're good stuff.
That's why Susan and I wake up so
Yeah.
early in the morning, right, Susan? To come out so you can get the word out.
Yes. And can I tell you, there was a company that wanted to buy my brand, but I wanted it to remain organic and synthetic free. When you produce things on a mass scale, sometimes if you're not able to control that, it tends to add a lot of ingredients that defeat the whole purpose of our branding, which is organic, which is catering for healthy hair growth, healthy scalp, healthy skin for those persons like
Some we need a
myself.
whole day to talk about it.
Yes.
But we've got to take a break.
Yes.
Quick question. Just because sometimes you have listeners who are in their cars and they're going to work and they're like, where is this place located? So New Growth Naturals, where are you located?
So New Growth Natural Salon is at 33 Eclipse Drive. That's beside Logix off Eastern Avenue. So
Okay.
if you're driving past Rankin Plaza, right at the left at the runabout, that's where we are.
Okay.
Yes.
And you any contact details?
Sure. You can book your appointments at www.newgrowthnaturals.com. You can send us an email at info@newgrowthnaturals.com. And also, you can visit our social media pages on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. We have a YouTube channel with over 70,000 subscribers. So the message is getting on. So you guys can watch our DIY videos on YouTube on how to care for your natural hair and how to use our natural hair
And
products.
opening hours.
We're open from 9 to 6 during the
Monday.
days, from Sundays through to Fridays.
Okay, so you're
Yes.
closed Saturdays.
We're closed on Saturdays.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, we're going to take that break. Thanks to our sponsors this morning, Cayman Insurance Center, celebrating 50 years of service to the Cayman Islands, and Rulin's Real Estate.
The Cayman Islands boasts of a long, colorful, and rich history. In tribute to our roots, Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands, is pleased to bring you the Historical Vignette Series, brought to you by Rotary Central. For more than 110 years, Rotary members have used their passion, energy, and intelligence to take action on sustainable projects. The Cayman Islands, He hath founded it upon the seas.
Fortescue, Eddington Arch, 1909-1971.
Pastor Fortescue Eddingston Arch, better known as Brother Fossey, was one of 11 children born to James Heber and Virginia Arch. In 1933, he was converted in the Church of God, Full Gospel Hall, and in 1946 was appointed General Overseer of the churches of the Cayman Islands and the Bay Islands. He was the loving husband of Gloria, and after her sudden death in 1956, he married her sister, Helen. He was instrumental in the establishment of the various branches of the church and involved in the acquisition of property, finance, and construction of the church's buildings. He was a well-known and talented carpenter and shipwright, a successful realtor, and a merchant. He was also a generous, kind-hearted, and friendly person who always assisted the less fortunate in any way he could.
Radio Cayman's Historical Vignettes was brought to you by Rotary Central. For more than 110 years, Rotary members have used their passion, energy, and intelligence to take action on sustainable projects.
Since 1993, Rotary Central has worked diligently each year to provide quality bus shelters to our community. A traveling convenience to our school children, the elderly, young people going to work, guest workers, and visitors using the public bus. We, Rotary Central, help you, our advertisers, make it happen. Your marketing dollar travels a far way. Positioning your message, your product, your services, your presence in over 83 bus shelters. Every dollar you spend, every advert you place helps to build another bus shelter, providing modest comfort for Cayman travelers. Reserve space now on the only billboard medium in the Cayman Islands. Email rotaryshelters@gmail.com. rotaryshelters@gmail.com. The Bus Shelters, a partner in community convenience. Another inspiration program by Rotary Central Cayman Islands.
Real estate decisions have a major impact on your life and work. A home may be the biggest purchase you'll ever make. Office space is the second highest cost after staffing. For savvy property decisions, a trusted advisor is vital. Ruland's reputation is built on that trust. Data-driven and fact-focused, Ruland's harnesses 25 years of experience and the latest market intelligence. We analyze every opportunity in the context of our clients' best interest now and in their future. For important real estate decisions, contact me, Sloan Ruland, and my team at 938-1000 or info@rulands.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
I'm Michael Webster.
And I'm Denise Brown of Cayman Insurance Center.
Family is not the most important thing, it's everything.
We have worked with the community and their families on protecting themselves for the future.
Whether it's providing top-rated life insurance
or protecting your family's household investment.
From our family to yours, we understand and we care.
I'm Denise Brown. Call me at 814-7229.
And I'm Michael Webster at 925-5433.
We are Cayman Insurance Center,
specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and services at an affordable rate. We are Michael and
Denise at Cayman Insurance Center.
Call today.
The Ministry of Planning, Agriculture, Housing and Infrastructure presents live in concert Third World and Dwayne Stevenson. Friday, February 16th at the Agriculture Fairgrounds with Cayman's own Mr. Notch, Local Motion, Super C and Sound Revolution. Food and drinks available and a chance to win Cayman Airways tickets. Enjoy Third World and Dwayne Stevenson live at the Agriculture Fairgrounds. Friday, February 16th. Gates open 7 p.m. Purchase tickets at eventpro.ky.
Social media, X, formerly Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Interact with our talk shows on YouTube. Download our official Radio Cayman app, or you can log on to our website, www.radiocayman.gov.ky. You can also add us to WhatsApp
on 925-3261.
All the latest information, breaking news, community events, and more. Radio Cayman. Business Buzz. Anita Khan.
Good morning. Welcome back to the Business Buzz. If you're just joining us, thank you so much for doing so. It's 9 minutes until 8 o'clock, until we bring you the news. In the studio, we have Samantha, but I call her Sam. She's the owner and stylist, trichologist, and just about everything in between. She's been styling hair for over 14 years and is a hair treatment specialist and all natural. The name of her business is called New Growth Naturals. She's located on 33 Eclipse Drive in Georgetown. Sam, how did you get started with this whole business of natural hair, natural rebirth, the whole thing?
So it started when I was a little girl, actually. So I was always obsessed with my hair, but my hair was very short. You know, persons think that I naturally have long hair, but no, it took a lot of work. I had short, brittle hair, 4C hair, which is very curly, like I mentioned early on, and it wouldn't grow. But as I got older, I discovered products that actually works for my hair, and I started using those products, and then I started doing hairdressing. My clients use the same products that I, try on them. They have been seeing great results, so that's where it all started.
So your clients were your guinea pigs?
They were my guinea pigs. So and they were wonderful guinea pigs because they spread the news abroad. Look at my hair,
So, you have a huge head of hair.
Yes.
How do you control all of that?
Well, it becomes natural. After years of doing it, I do not wear my hair out like this. Most time I'm in braids and it looks really thin.
This is for
showbiz.
Showbiz.
So this was for the agriculture show yesterday, and when we were going to do photo shoots and or natural hair show, which we have annually now. But I generally don't leave my hair like this because it gets tangled, it will break and everything like that. But it gets easier with time. It takes a lot of patience, a lot of care, and that's what we do at New Growth Natural Salon. We care for natural hair, not only treating it, helping it to grow, but doing protective styles that really nurture your hair so you can have the best results going forward.
And you had a hair show recently, last year.
That was last year, June, and it was amazing. Yes. And we're going to do one this year, June as well, June the 23rd, same place at the Marriott, and it's going to be even bigger and better.
June 23rd.
June 23rd.
Well, we have to get you back on the bus, Susan.
Yeah, mark it on your calendar, folks.
Susan made a note. So
Yes.
and it's a fashion show.
It's a natural hair
natural
show.
hair show,
So
I'm
natural
sorry.
hair will be on display. Last year, while it was only New Growth Naturals launching their products and doing their own natural hair show, we're inviting other natural hair salons on board. So there are not many in the Cayman Islands. There are salons that do everything, and some of those salons do natural hair. We want to invite those salons on board as well. But New Growth Naturals is the only natural hair salon that caters fully for natural hair only. And we are proud of that. We want, if you're a salon expert out there, you have a salon, contact New Growth Naturals at info@newgrowthnaturals.com or send us an email. We would love to have you at our natural
easier,
hair
what's
show.
your phone number?
Yes. My phone number is 923-6586. That's 345-923-6586. Just hit me up. I'd like for you to be on my hair show.
No, somebody's going to
Yes.
call me about this. 923-6586
Yes.
never fails. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So that's coming up in June.
Yes.
You've got a date, you said, right?
23rd of June at the
23rd,
Marriott.
It's
Yes.
all locked in. 23rd of June at the Marriott.
Yes. So last year we did the same thing. We have a video uploaded on our new YouTube channel of our hair show last year. You guys can go ahead and check it out. It will be even more fabulous this year.
New Growth
Yes.
Naturals. I love the name of the business.
Yes.
You can't miss that.
You can't
New
miss it.
Growth.
It's all about natural.
So what was the feedback like from the ag show yesterday?
Oh my goodness, it was so awesome. Everyone that came up, they were like, oh my goodness, we like your hair. Your products are so good. We got a lot of customers. Like, thanks to the organizers of the agriculture show, it's a really good
Way to
yes, it's very good. And I'm happy that we got the opportunity to share with Cayman. And so many persons are really reaching out to us via our website regarding our products. We also have our products at Ruby's Eastern Avenue. That's a gas station in Ruby's. And also at Mercy's Beauty Supply Store, which is in Rankin Plaza. We're looking to get them in other stores locally as well. But very soon they'll be available on Shopify for our international people that are watching.
Wow.
Yeah.
So let me talk about what you're wearing in your hair. It's a
The accessory.
it's your accessory. Did you make that?
No, I did not make these. We had them imported for our hair show last year, and they were just so fabulous.
Because it looks like what do you call it? It looks like a crown, sort of.
It is like it's like a bandeau, but it's like a crown. They use this like in really ancient photos, you know. Like
okay.
African queens, stuff like that. It's really
I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
So you're a trichologist.
Trichologist, yes.
What does that mean?
So a trichologist deals with treatment of the hair and the scalp.
Okay.
Just the same as you have dermatologists that deal with skin. Trichologists deal with hair and scalp. So we are able to look at the scalp, diagnose scalp issues, and treat it accordingly.
Okay. So I just the mango. I'm still thinking about when you say mango. I'm thinking of something to eat, right? Because we eat mango.
Yes.
So, but that's a good way. I don't know what the benefits of eating a mango. All I know is mango is good for you.
Mango is
Mango
good.
is good for you. So, what are the health benefits of that mango being in a product for your hair?
Okay,
hair product.
so mango is rich in vitamin A, vitamin E, and mango is very moisturizing to the hair. So the benefits of using mango hair oil, mango hair butter, etc., mango product in general for the hair is that it nourishes the scalp, it feeds the follicles so the hair grows out nice and healthy. Not only that, your hair is soft, which helps to prevent it from split ends and breakage. Also, with mangoes, they are rich in antioxidants, which is really great when it comes to detoxing your scalp and promoting hair growth. I focus a lot on the scalp of the hair, not only the hair, because that's the foundation that you need. If you don't have a healthy scalp, you won't have healthy hair growth. So you want to make sure your scalp is free from free radicals, scar tissues, and all that sort of stuff. And that's what our products do. And I believe also that our natural hair products, you should be able to almost eat them. You can't, disclaimer, but they're organic products, but they are close enough to food. And that's what I like.
So besides putting your mango, freezing your mango in your fridge, how do you source your ingredients and your natural ingredients and the rest of the stuff that you make your products with?
Okay, so some of our ingredients are found locally, like I said, the neem and the mangoes, carrots, and stuff like that. Or castor beans come from Jamaica, and sometimes we import our black Jamaican castor oil directly from Jamaica. It's made there, and we bottle them here in Cayman. Our oils, we buy our oils online. Those are the base oils, and then we buy our herbs here. We have a garden that we use for some herbs as well, like our aloe vera stuff like
Rosemary
that.
you mentioned
Right,
earlier.
rosemary, right, or
Because
rosemary.
I know rosemary is supposed to be
leaves.
good for your hair.
Very good.
And
So
mosquitoes.
Yes. So we infuse those oils in our herbs. Or shea butter, we import that from Africa. So it's organic shea butter that we import, and we use that. Or cocoa beans are from Jamaica. Stuff like that we have in our hair mask and so on. We import most of our raw materials, and then we put together the products here.
Oh my
and
gosh,
package
Sam,
them
I have
here.
so much to ask you.
Yes.
So much I want to know. That we want to know. The listeners want to
Yes.
know. Oh my gosh. But how do you keep up with training and all the good stuff?
Okay, so, I mean, we have a system where, we have persons that are trained, new persons that come in. We train them when it comes to staffing. But for our staff, like recently we went to the Pride training session, that training
For
session that the
tourism.
government has for tourism, and it was beautiful. We like it because persons comes on the cruise ship because of our YouTube channel just to come to New Growth Naturals.
Really?
And yes, we have lots of those people.
Amazing.
Because like I said, we have over 70,000 subscribers on YouTube. So when persons watch our videos, they say, listen, I'm coming to Cayman, coming to get the hair. So we prioritize in that. Customer service is really important for us. And that session was really good. Otherwise, we have to keep in touch with the latest trends that are here happening, especially in hair industries, always changing. So we keep abreast with everything by watching videos. We have classes, online that we do sometimes as a team. And, we just try to maintain a certain
So which one do
level
you
of
think is your
awareness.
best product, is your most popular product?
My most popular product is my hair growth oil. That's a rosemary hair growth oil. Before that, it was the leave-in conditioning treatment. People still love that product, but the rosemary hair growth oil is the newest product on the market, but is the most popular right now. And I think it's because people like the fact that it's something accessible. You could just unwind and put it on your scalp and go.
Do I have to make an appointment to get to you?
Sure.
Okay.
You have to make an appointment because we're always so busy at New Growth Naturals Salon.
All right.
But you can make an appointment at www.newgrowthnaturals.com. You book directly, you get an instant confirmation, and you're in.
Online.
Yeah.
And email again, just in case?
That's info@newgrowthnaturals.com.
And telephone number again?
That's 345-923-6586.
Samantha, it's been a pleasure. Sorry we have to rush you out of the studio and we have to pick up all these great products that are sitting in front of me. Well, I'm going to have to take a look at them, and we'll definitely have you back in the studio so we can talk a lot more about what's going on at New Growth Naturals. In the meantime, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for popping by.
Thank you so much for having me. It was awesome.
All the
Looking
best.
forward to be back.
And thanks to our sponsors this morning, Cayman Insurance Center, celebrating 50 years of service to the Cayman Islands, and Roland's Real Estate. We're going to take a quick break for the news, weather, traffic, and then we'll have Alex Panton Foundation in the studio.
The 8 a.m. News is brought to you by ValueMed Pharmacy. Save time and order your prescription refills online at value-medpharmacy.com. VALU-medpharmacy.com.
For today's biggest news.
Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands.
With your latest news, I'm Kersley Fuller. The Department of Environment busts 3 people for poaching this week. The DOE says its staff took a load of confiscated conch to Meals on Wheels, and 3 more poachers are going before a judge later this year as a result. The department is reminding residents that there is no diving for conch or lobster in a local marine park, and when they are in season, there are catch limits. For more information, head to doe.ky. The Cayman Islands Health Services Authority says it's making significant progress in fostering career advancement opportunities for Caymanians with its latest promotions, training achievements, and the launch of a succession planning program.
The Cayman Islands Health Services Authority is dedicated to not only providing an exceptional healthcare service, but also investing in the growth and success of our local workforce. These initiatives underscore our commitment to building a strong, skilled, and resilient healthcare system for these islands.
HSA CEO Lizette Yearwood tells Radio Cayman the organization is, quote, dedicated to nurturing local talent, with out of almost 1,200 employees, 630 being Caymanians. 58% of all promotions last year were awarded to Caymanians, with 37 securing advancements within the organization. In its healthcare aid program, it saw 21 graduates this year, while 8 Caymanians recently completed the HSA's EMT training program. And in a, quote, strategic move towards securing the future leadership, the organization has launched its succession planning program aimed at preparing Caymanians for key leadership positions. In regional news, if the Secretary General of the United Nations World Tourism Organization has his way, tourism leaders will be flying to Jamaica annually to celebrate Global Tourism Resilience Day on February 17th. The Secretary General, who arrived in Jamaica on Wednesday, said Global Resilience Day, which was initiated by the Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett and proclaimed by way of a resolution at the UNWTO General Assembly last year, is an excellent tool providing the sector with methods to respond to different crisis situations. The UNWTO representative is on island as the keynote speaker at the second Global Tourism Resilience Conference, scheduled at the Montego Bay Convention Center. The 2-day event will include panel discussions, networking opportunities, presentations, and debates on matters of building resilience in tourism. Now with a check of international news, here's the BBC, which takes us out of the newscast. I'm Karsley Fuller.
BBC News with Moira Alderson. Israel says its special forces are conducting what it's called a precise and limited operation inside the main hospital in southern Gaza. The army says it has credible intelligence that Hamas held hostages in Nasser Hospital. A Ukrainian military spokesman has said some of his country's troops are being withdrawn from parts of the eastern town of Avdiivka to what he called more advantageous positions. The spokesman said getting supplies into Avdiivka was difficult, as were evacuations. Meanwhile, the NATO Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg has warned that the US failure to approve continued military assistance to Ukraine is already having an impact on the battlefield. South Africa says 2 of its soldiers have been killed by mortar fire in the east of the Democratic Republic of Congo. They're the first fatalities since South African troops were deployed to help battle M23 rebels. The Bangladeshi Nobel laureate Muhammad Yunus says many of his companies have been forcibly taken over. In January, he and 3 of his colleagues were found guilty of breaking labour laws and sentenced to 6 months' imprisonment. They say the case was politically motivated. Nigeria's President Bola Tinubu is meeting state governors today to discuss the cost of living crisis. He's under pressure to address an economic crisis sparked by his decision to cut fuel subsidies. Government workers in Thailand's capital, Bangkok, have been told to work from home for 2 days due to pollution. Air quality in the city is among the worst in the world. New figures released by European football's governing body have revealed that last season's Manchester United squad was the most expensive ever assembled in the history of football. The UEFA report found the team's players had cost a combined $1.5 billion in transfer fees, breaking the previous record set by Real Madrid in 2020. BBC News.
The 8 a.m. news is brought to you by ValueMed Pharmacy. Save time and order your prescription refills online at value-medpharmacy.com. VALU-medpharmacy.com.
Now, more than ever, supporting your immune system is crucial to helping your body fight off illnesses like the common cold, the flu, and COVID-19. At ValueMed Pharmacy on Walkers Road and in Boddentown, we carry all the essential vitamins and minerals to help support your immune system and improve your overall health. Some of our top immunity support picks are vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, elderberry, and quercetin, or the popular 7-in-1 immunity support. Our pharmacists are always on hand to help guide you and answer any questions. Visit ValueMed Pharmacy on Walkers Road or Boddentown. Live happy, live healthy with ValueMed Pharmacy.
Stay in touch with Radio Cayman with the latest up-to-date, accurate news and information. For your convenience, the headline news will be repeated on our sister station, Breeze 105.3 FM, weekdays at 8:30 a.m. Follow Radio Cayman on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or download the Radio Cayman app in the App Store or log on to www.radiocayman.gov.ky and stay connected to what's happening in the community. Radio Cayman, your voice, your choice, your radio.
If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, let's go together. FinCor has been helping businesses go farther since 2015. Navigating these uncertain times requires knowledge and understanding of your company's finances. Our professional accountants will help you better understand your financial position and the opportunities for improvement. At FinCor, we don't just crunch numbers. We craft financial success stories. Your business, your success, our commitment. Visit our website at fincor.ky for more information.
Can you tell me what does a turtle do on his birthday? He celebrates!
Celebrate your loved one's special birthday with a birthday shout-out live on For the Record with Mr. Oret Connor, only on Radio Cayman. WhatsApp your loved one's name to 925-3261. That's 925-3261. Radio Cayman's birthday shout-outs live on For the Record with Mr. Oret Connor every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Brought to you by Coca-Cola. Available across the Cayman Islands. From Tortuga Wholesalers. Accept no substitutes. Taste the feeling with Coca-Cola. And by Superior Auto. They keep your car in tune. Call 949-9570 or 525-9571.
The 8 a.m. Weather Report, brought to you by CG Britcay, where people come first.
Good morning. Let's take a look at the latest weather report. Current temperature is 82 degrees. Relative humidity is 83%. The barometric pressure is 30.02 inches and rising. The wind is out of the northeast at 9 knots. Overnight low temperature was 78. Synopses indicate cloudiness and isolated showers associated with the stationary front over the Cayman area is expected for the next 24 hours. The front is expected to dissipate by Friday morning. Further north, the associated high-pressure system over the southeast United States will support moderate northeasterly winds and seas across the Cayman area for the next couple of days. Satellite images show patches of scattered low-level clouds across the northwest Caribbean. The forecast for today, calling for partly cloudy skies with cloudy spells and a 40% chance of showers. Temperatures will rise to the mid-80s. Winds will be east to northeast at 10 to 15 knots, and seas will be moderate with wave heights of 3 to 5 feet. Pretty much the same for tonight, partly cloudy skies with a 20% chance of showers, and temperatures dipping to the low 70s tonight. Your winds will be east to northeast at 10 to 15 knots, and seas will be moderate with wave heights of 3 to 5 feet. Low tide will be this morning at 8:33, high tide this afternoon at 1:49, and a low tide again tonight at 8:53. Sun will set this evening at 6:24 and will rise tomorrow morning at 6:54. And the outlook is calling for light to moderate southeast winds and seas from Sunday morning as the high pressure system moves over the central Atlantic Ocean and for a cold front to move over the southeast Gulf of Mexico. That's the very latest on your weather report.
Take some advice from your Aunt Angie. If you want to go scuba diving on your vacation, don't bedazzle your wetsuit. And you think you look great, but what you don't realize is that you look like a shiny, scaly fish. And it won't take long for a shark to notice you. Next thing you know, you're busting out every karate move you got. But if you're smart, you'll have CG medical insurance and get airlifted out to the closest hospital.
Get coverage for emergency evacuations. CG Britcay. Good like that. All benefits are subject to policy provisions, including eligibility at the time of service.
The 8 a.m. Weather Report, brought to you by CG Britcay, where people come first.
The traffic report is brought to you by Subway. Enjoy a delicious start to your day with breakfast from Subway.
And by National Road Safety. Be empowered. Help make our roads safe. Take the road to zero. Say no more to road fatalities in 2024.
Good morning. Let's take a look once again at traffic. Coming from the east, Shamrock Road and Rex Creighton Boulevard, traffic is moderate and flowing pretty good on the Linford Pearson Highway. On Crew Road, steady but flowing traffic heading to Georgetown, and eastbound traffic on Crew Road is moving on light to moderate. Edward Street, traffic cones in the area, so please drive with extra care. Traffic is light to moderate at the moment. On Shedden Road, moderate flow of traffic in both directions, as well as Godfrey Dixon Way and Eastern Avenue, and steady traffic coming off of Bobby Thompson Way. As we look to the West Bay four-way stop, light to moderate traffic flow. On the West Bay Road, remember road works in the area, especially in the vicinity of the Ritz. Traffic is moderate in both directions. That's the very latest on your traffic. Join us again at about 10 minutes after 12. We'll give you another look at traffic.
Speeding is the highest cause of fatalities on Cayman's roads.
Brother, watch how fast my new car goes. Got it.
But what if
he hadn't been speeding?
His friends hadn't been encouraging him.
What if we all just took the time to slow down and think? What if, as a community, we rose to the challenge of keeping our roads safe?
What if we all walked the road to zero
and decided no more in 2024?
From boat days to beach gatherings, leave the catering to Subway. Choose from small and large sandwich platters, double meat wrap platters, and top it off with optional cookie platters for dessert. Or ask about our Subway box to go with the option of 6-inch or foot-long sandwich, 1 cookie, and 1 bag of chips for all occasions and celebrations. Let Subway focus on the food so you can focus on the fun. Visit subway.ky for catering options. Subway. Eat fresh.
The traffic report is brought to you by Subway. Enjoy a delicious start to your day with breakfast from Subway.
And by National Road Safety. Be empowered. Help make our roads safe. Take the road to zero. Say no more to road fatalities in 2024.
Attention Cayman Brac customers, it's time to connect to pipe water and tap into savings. Save money with a lower rate than trucked water. Take advantage of a waived connection fee until the 31st of December 2024. Plus, being connected to pipe water means you don't need to buy bottled water, reducing the plastic waste at the landfill. Contact Water Authority today to access a reliable source of pure, wholesome, and affordable drinking water straight from the tap.
The 2024 Cayman Arts Festival is here, celebrating 20 years of world-class performing arts in the Cayman Islands. From February 18th through March 1st, featuring 8 unique performances, a mix of Cayman and international renowned musicians. View the full lineup of events or get your tickets at www.caymanartsfestival.com. For more information, call 922-5550 or email inquiries@caymanartsfestival.com. The 2024 Cayman Arts Festival, February 18th through March 1st.
Business Buzz. Business Buzz with your host, Anita Khan.
Good morning. Welcome back to the Business Buzz. This is our second and final segment for this Thursday morning. It's Thursday, February 15th, in case you missed the date, Susan. Yesterday was Valentine's Day, and we had the agriculture show as well. And we just had Samantha from New Growth Naturals, and she was at the show yesterday. It was a pleasure to have her, but it's a pleasure now as well to have in the studio Mrs. Erin Kaufman. Erin is the administrative manager from the Alex Panton Foundation. Today we're focusing on an important event that's being put on by the Alex Panton Foundation. And here to tell us all about it is Erin. Erin, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Miss Anita. Thank you so much for having me.
It's been a while.
Yeah, but you know,
you were always
familiar
here.
enough with this place.
Oh my goodness, how are you?
I'm doing well, yeah. And you know, this morning
this is a new position for you, basically new.
It is. So I am actually quite new to the foundation. The foundation welcomed 2 new staff members in May of last year, growing our staff team to 3, which
nice.
is really awesome for a nonprofit to have 3 full-time staff members. It's a great thing because you know it kind of speaks to the demand and the need for. And
so you're the administrative manager.
I'm the administrative manager. So I'm really happy to be here representing the foundation today to talk and share a little bit of information about our upcoming Youth Mental Health Symposium. We are hosting that this weekend.
Is this the first event?
No. So this is the 7th annual Youth Mental Health Symposium.
Okay.
Yes, 7th annual event. So this is our 7th year running the event. I've been previously, and so although I'm new to the foundation, I know that it is a fantastic event. It will be happening at the Ritz-Carlton from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And this year's theme is Building Bridges, Acceptance, Belonging, and the Power of Connection. So those who may have attended last year would have known that we discussed trauma. A heavy topic, but something that was really, really important coming out of something such as the pandemic, and kind of just speaking to the experiences of young people. I mean, unfortunately, trauma is something that we will always have to deal with, but especially coming out of something like a pandemic, it was really important to be talking about that topic and how to support our young people through matters such as that. And this year, we're kind of shifting the focus a little bit on focusing on resilience. How do we encourage resilience? What do we need to do to just promote good mental health? We want to start essential conversations. The symposium is going to focus on starting essential conversations on just driving lasting change when it comes to mental health of the youth in the Cayman Islands.
Now, can you tell our listeners, I know why the Alex Panton Foundation was established, but
Sure.
Can you tell our listeners why it was established
Yep.
and the main reason why it was established?
Yes, absolutely. So for those who may not be aware, the Alex Panton Foundation was established in 2018, and it was established in memory of Alex Panton, who lost his life to suicide at the tender age of 16. And that was just a driving force for his parents to ensure that there were more resources, there was more conversation, there were more people willing to come together and address the issues that our young people are facing. So APF, as we call it, was established as a nonprofit organization with the primary objective of just raising awareness of mental illness affecting children and young people in the Cayman Islands. The nonprofit aims to address the stigma of mental health, provide resources, advocate for mental health support in the Cayman Islands, and just kind of educate and support not only young people and young adults, but their carers, their educators, so that we can all kind of have a unified stance when it comes to mental health.
Especially in the youth.
So our target audience at APF is persons 30 years and younger. So we are really advocating for children and young adults, and we have various programs that help those people.
Is this a key initiative for the foundation?
Well, the Youth Mental Health Symposium is certainly our biggest event. It's what maybe some people in the public will be most familiar with, because it's a public event. Anybody can come. It's free to the community. So many people kind of may know us through that way. But APF is very present in other ways. Sometimes they ask us, oh, well, where can we come to your office? We don't necessarily have a public-facing office, but we have a number of programs that we are interacting with the community in various ways, within the schools and in other spaces. I mean, we could talk a little bit about that as well, but I know we're really keen to promote the symposium, where you can also learn a lot more about APF, what we do.
Oh, we have time.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
We have lots of time.
A little bit more about that too.
But okay, so let's talk about a symposium.
Yeah.
This is taking place this Saturday.
This Saturday, yes, 7th
February 17th.
7th of February. As I said, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Ritz. So, it's a beautiful venue. It speaks to the importance of this type of event and this topic. What the community can expect is to hear from a number of professionals and speakers.
How many speakers are you going to have
We
this
have
year?
14 different speakers
14?
across that time.
Wow.
Yeah. And not only do we have speakers, but also we will have a number of booths and exhibits at the event. So whilst you can go into the auditorium to sit and listen to the speakers, you'll also be able to browse booths of our various community partners and see the resources some of the resources that are available that are supporting mental health initiatives and youth initiatives.
Are you going to have a panel or anything like that?
Yeah, one of the things that was really well received last year was that we did have a youth panel. Okay. Certainly a heavier topic as we mentioned last year, but this year we aim to offer that youth panel again this year, and we will have, I believe it's 3 young people that are going to be having this discussion that is moderated, by Dr. Shari Smith.
Okay.
Many of you may be familiar with Dr. Shari. She's a licensed and registered clinical psychologist of Life Options. And their topic for their discussion is going to be acceptance, belonging, and the power of connection. Can youth lead the way? So the panelists are going to include Monina Thompson, who I've seen her
oh, I know Monina.
Yeah, her poster on the road, which is awesome. She's one of our youth ambassador leaders at APF. So really happy that she's going to be involved again this year. Mariah Crawford and Jaron Reynolds forgive me if I say your name improperly at Jaron, but who's also just, I have seen Jaron just across social media, and he's so passionate about just all things Cayman, it seems. So we're really excited to hear what they have to say, and hoping that the youth can also just be encouraged and empowered by listening to them, and hopefully they can kind of represent the voice of the youth on such a big platform like this.
So we have 14 speakers, Erin. Do we have a list of them in front of you?
Yeah, I can share some of them. So we're actually going to hear from Her Excellency, the Governor of the Cayman Islands, Mrs. Jane Owen herself. We will have the Honorable Sabrina Turner, MP Minister of Health, Wellness and Home Affairs. We will have Dr. Chantal Basson, who's actually going to be representing Alex's Place. And if I pause to share, Alex's Place is a emergency adolescent mental health hub that is actually located at the hospital at HSA. And Alex's Place is a partnership between HSA and the Alex Panton Foundation to offer emergency services, a walk-in emergency service for young people. So you'll hear actually a really great update about that service at our symposium by Dr. Tanya Holder. So that's going to be very exciting. We're also going to be having Maribel Dacuna, who is she will be actually running an activation, I believe they call it, during the lunch session. So an opportunity for the audience to get involved and actually engage in a mindfulness practice. We'll hear from Dr. Stephanie Edwards, who's an educational psychologist at the Department of Education. Renee Howell, representing Inclusion Cayman. I mentioned Dr. Tanya Holder from HSA. Myself and Emily will be speaking on behalf of Emily Kelly, I should say. Awesome. Emily Kelly and myself will be speaking on behalf of APF. Derek Oliver, who is a counselor therapist at Infinite Mind Care. Mrs. Jane Panton, our chairperson of APF, she's going to be sharing a speech as well, which we're really proud that she will be sharing with the public. Dr. Shari Smith, you will have heard, is hosting our panel. Dr. Shannon Seymour, who is a director and psychologist at the Wellness Center. And we also have Miss Lizette Yearwood, who is, she is, of course, the CEO of HSA, but she also happens to be alternate deputy chairperson and a director of the Alex Panton Foundation.
Oh, that's you sure all these people can fit? All these people be able to fit in from 10 to 4?
We've been having our incredible sponsor.
How much time do you have to speak? What's your presentation time, like duration?
For different people are presenting on different amounts of time, right? So, I I think the longest probably is half an hour for the various ones, I believe. But, we have an incredible premium sponsor, Tower Marketing, who is also our event organizer. And we've been having regular meetings for the last several months leading up to this event, as you can imagine, just because it's such a big event, and they're doing a fantastic job, on just ensuring that the run of show is organized and well thought out. So we have full confidence that it will deliver well.
I'm blown away by 14 speakers. And I mean, just looking at a list of the names or just hearing you call out the folks who will be presenting.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, and as I mentioned,
including you.
Yeah, well, I'm just wrapping things up. I'm just wrapping things up. It's fine. All the wonderful persons before me will be sharing a lot of fantastic information. So, and I think this speaks to the fact that it is the 7th annual event. You can expect that it's at this point, a well-oiled machine. And I think that the people who have attended the event before, I'm sure, can speak to I can share with you, we already have 500 persons registered. Ooh. So I think that it's already in a place where we know that the public is, there is demand for this, and it's an incredible opportunity to just have all of these people under one roof to hear from all of representatives of these various entities that are speaking to these topics. And then, as I mentioned, not only do you get to hear from the speakers, but you'll also have an opportunity to walk around and hear from the various booths.
Before we go to break, Erin, is there a cost to attend the Symposium?
This is FREE free.
Absolutely free.
Yeah, so it's a really, really great opportunity.
Wow, that's awesome. We're going to take a quick break. Thanks to our sponsors this morning, K1 Insurance Center and Ruland's Real Estate.
I'm Michael Webster.
And I'm Denise Brown of Cayman Insurance Center.
Family is not the most important thing, it's everything.
We have worked with the community and their families on protecting themselves for the future.
Whether it's providing top-rated life insurance
or protecting your family's household investment.
From our family to yours, we understand and we care.
I'm Denise Brown. Call me at 814-7229.
And I'm Michael Webster at 925-5433.
We are Cayman Insurance Center,
specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and services at an affordable rate. We are Michael and
Denise at Cayman Insurance Center.
Call today.
February is the month of love, and the Lions Club of Grand Cayman is pleased to bring you these 8 tips for better heart health. Don't smoke or use tobacco. Get moving and aim for at least 30 to 60 minutes of physical activity daily. Eat a heart-healthy diet. Maintain a healthy weight. Get quality sleep. Find healthy ways to manage your stress and get regular health screening tests. February is Heart Health Awareness. Keep your heart strong and keep loving yourself more and more. This message is brought to you by the Lions Club of Grand Cayman, serving the Cayman Islands for over 50 years.
Radio Cayman's Super Jam Show, the #1 drive time entertainment show on your radio. Enjoy your mix of pop, hip-hop,
dancehall, urban gospel.
The Super Jam Show is
brought to you by these kind sponsors.
The Cayman Islands Football Association, CIFA, building a better future for Cayman football.
Cayman Insurance Center.
Don't take chances with your family's future or your valuable assets. Call me today, Michael Webster, at 925-5433.
UWI Open Campus, on-site, online, and on demand.
Visit open.uwi.edu. Call them today at 946-8322.
Super Jam.
Also brought to you by
Cayman Airways. Call them at 949-2311 to book your non-stop flights to Los Angeles and Panama.
Also brought to you by Superior Auto Center. Do it right the first time with Superior Auto.
949-9570
or 525-9571.
Superior Auto. They keep your car in tune.
Super Jam.
Also brought to you by
Yum School Lunch Program. Now available at selected private and public schools across Grand Cayman.
The #1 drive time entertainment show on your radio.
Super Jam. Business Buzz. Business Buzz with your host, Anita Khan.
Good morning. It's 27 minutes until 9 o'clock. Welcome back to the Business Buzz. We have in the studio Mrs. Erin Kaufman. Erin is the administrative manager at the Alex Panton Foundation, APF.
Yeah.
And we're talking about a 2024 Youth Mental Health Symposium set to take place on Saturday. That's this Saturday, February 17th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Ritz-Carlton. And this year, what's the theme again? Remind us, Erin?
So the theme this year is building bridges, acceptance, belonging, and the power of connection.
The power of connection.
Yeah.
I like that.
That really just speaks to connection just being such an important process of healing, of building resilience, you know, depending on one another to kind of make it through hardships.
And this, to me, the theme, it just ties in. Building bridges.
Yeah, absolutely.
Acceptance, belonging, and the power of connection.
Yeah, and when it comes to building bridges, it just really speaks to the importance of working together, of, you know, sharing resources, collaboration. You know, we have a number of NPOs and organizations that are all keen to make a difference in one way or another. And when we can kind of come together and work towards a common goal, you know, and we all kind of feel very similar in terms of the cause that we are trying to support. So, yeah, I think that's going to speak and come across in our talks at the symposium this weekend.
So you said the target audience basically for this event is the youth and young adults.
Well, so the target audience of APF overall in terms of the programs that we offer and the persons that we kind of serve through our programs are children and young adults. But we also want to support the persons around the circles around those young people. So that includes parents, that includes grandparents,
even
carers, friends, educators. So anybody that is looking to support these young people through mental health challenges. So that's why this symposium is an incredible opportunity because there's going to be something for everybody to listen to when it comes to, if you are keen to learn a little bit more, or just perhaps you've never, perhaps it's uncomfortable for you to start these conversations. I think that hearing, allowing yourself to be open to hearing messages around mental health, learning and educating yourself on the matter, allows you to take one step forward and being more comfortable talking about this issue. That all leads towards breaking the stigma. I think, as I mentioned, we have 500 people registered for this event, which is an incredible demonstration of the willingness to talk about it, to not let this kind of go under the rug.
Yeah, but I mean, I know you're new to the program and everything.
Yeah, sure.
But at the top of your head, Erin, what did we do in the community before the Alex Panton Foundation was formed? Any idea?
I mean, we can't discount that there have been a number of organizations that have, in their own various ways, been trying and working with people who have been struggling with mental health issues. But I believe that the APF is proud in the way that they have just created more space, more opportunity, gotten really into the community, into the schools, to ensure that these conversations are happening more regularly and more directly. And that, having something such as the Youth Mental Health Symposium, a whole event dedicated to mental health annually, to bring about speakers, to offer it free to the public, has created more opportunities to publicly have these conversations. And when we have them on platforms such as this, I do believe it encourages that trickle-down effect of, that person that attends that event might then be more willing to talk to somebody else about it.
Sure.
And share, yes.
So we have 500 registrants right now.
It's over that. I'm calling that number, but I think it's over. I'm pretty sure it's over.
How many can you accommodate, or can the venue accommodate?
We are I say it delicately. We were aiming for 400. So but I say this, but I don't want to discourage registrations. Registration remains open. Until the website says otherwise, please feel free to go and register. And it's important that you do. Registration is available online on our website, alexpantonfoundation.ky. And there you can actually learn a little bit more about the foundation as well. But then you'll also be able to register for the event. So when you're able to do so, and some people, as Anita, have said to me, or said to us, it's a full day event, not sure if I can get out for the full day. What's really cool is that Tower, our premium sponsor, has ensured that everything is very well organized. Our agenda is online. And so when you go to our website, you can see the run of show, you can see the agenda, and, we hope that you can make it for the whole time. But if there's particular talks and speakers that you'd like to hear from, you'll be able to see what time they're on and make your arrangements accordingly.
I'm here, if I'm there from 10 until 4, will there be any sort of, coffee?
We will make sure that you are well taken care of. Yes, there will be absolutely refreshments and lunch available. So we are really proud.
So I don't have to bring my sandwich.
Yeah, and all of this, so this is at the Ritz. It's a free event. There's refreshments and all of that included. So that obviously means that we have some incredible sponsors.
Who are your sponsors?
That have made this happen. So I just want to shout out a list of them for sure. So Tower, the Ministry of Health and Wellness, DMS Broadcasting, Health City Cayman Islands, Island Heritage, Health Services Authority, Infinite Mind Care, Ocean Med, Healthy Futures, CG Britke, Iron Shore Pharmaceuticals and Development, the Wellness Center, Cineco, Ogier, Cayman Marl Road, and Ministry of Education. So without you, this event would certainly not be possible. We have over 45 sponsors that have contributed in one way or another to this event. So thank you so much for supporting APF.
Okay. You have lots of sponsors.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
That we're very grateful for. And again, just I think that just speaks to people becoming more willing and really supporting mental health in the Cayman Islands.
And I personally think that the Alex Panton Foundation is doing an incredible job.
Yeah, I'm really proud to be a part of the team. It is an incredible team. Our board of directors are very, very passionate. This foundation in and of itself is a huge passion project for the founders. And so everybody that is a part of the team works really hard in ensuring that, we deliver on our mission.
As a nonprofit, do you take donations?
Absolutely, yeah. We in general, like outside of the symposium, we're very grateful for all of our sponsors and donors. We're grateful for everybody that works with us to hold an event and make APF the beneficiary. So anybody who is keen to support, either to, work with us for an event, you can contact us at info@alexpantonfoundation.ky. And if you do just want to make a donation, of course, our banking details are online. Okay. But we always love to work with the people that support us. So please feel free to contact us.
Okay, we're about to take a break, Erin, but before we do, let's talk about promoting mental health awareness among youth. We know it's important. That is why we have the foundation. That is why we're having a symposium and all the other key initiatives that the Alex Panton Foundation, APF, will put on throughout the year. Now, what role can schools play in supporting youth mental health and the community on a whole?
Well, one of the things that the public may or may not be aware of is that APF actually offers 5 licensed curriculum-based programs within our schools. I don't have the number of schools in front of me off the top of my head, but across the island, we are actually running programs within our local schools. I know we are in all of the public schools and in a number of private schools as well. They are for the kids. If you have children in young ages, ask them if they know about Zippy, Apple, and Passport. Maybe even Spark. And the fifth one is Sunshine Circles, which is a more specialized program. But they are it's called our Emotional Literacy Program, ELP. And we actually run those programs within the schools. We train the teachers to deliver this curriculum, and it is emotional intelligence. Basically about emotional intelligence, emotional literacy, emotional resilience, teaching social skills around, just good mental health, good relationship building, empathy, all of these really important pieces.
These are part of the curriculum.
They are implemented.
Primary and high school level.
They do go into the high school. I know that we're definitely within the primary schools, and there's certain parts of the curriculum that are suitable for older students as well. And
I'm going to ask my grandson. He's 8.
Yes, please do ask him if he knows about Zippy, Apples, or Passport. Okay. And they actually, those various programs are according to the age of the children. And so it's what is really great too is that Cayman, where Alex Panton Foundation is really proud to be offering these programs because they are curriculum based. There's also a research element as well, so we can actually collect data at the beginning of the program and then again at the end to determine how much benefit the ELP program, the Emotional Literacy Program, has brought.
The ELP program runs throughout the school year?
Yes, throughout the school year. Okay. Yes. So that in and of itself is, a commitment by the schools to addressing mental health from young, to providing young people with the tools and with the skills to be resilient, to make good choices, to be more in touch with what they're feeling and be more encouraged to talk about that and get the support that they need.
Do you find or have you had instances where, you hear people talking about the youth, they're more forward about their feelings? What do you have to tell us, Erin?
Well, so I don't know how deeply I can speak to it, just because I think it would be better suited for a representative of our clinical and education committee. But I do know that I'll use an opportunity to talk about that we actually have a financial assistance program as well, which is a partnership with a number of private mental health providers across the island, where persons who are struggling to pay for their treatment, their mental health treatment, can apply to our program with the assistance of their therapist to receive financial aid. And I say that to say that we are actually seeing applications for that program for children as young as 7.
Wow.
And you are eligible for that program up to 30. Okay. So I think that although it is sad to see that and to hear that young people are as young as 7 are struggling with these issues, I think to know that resource and the support is available for them and that they are reaching out for help and acknowledging those types of issues as young as that, at the same time, there's an element of encouragement there just to know that
it's available.
It's available, and that we can share that information and encourage other people to, not doubt and not ignore symptoms and to get the support that you need.
We're going to take a quick break. Thanks to our sponsors of the Buzz this morning, Cayman Insurance Center and Rulands Real Estate.
Real estate decisions have a major impact on your life and work. A home may be the biggest purchase you'll ever make. Office space is the second highest cost after staffing. For savvy property decisions, a trusted advisor is vital. Ruland's reputation is built on that trust. Data-driven and fact-focused, Rulins harnesses 25 years of experience and the latest market intelligence. We analyze every opportunity in the context of our clients' best interest now and in their future. For important real estate decisions, contact me, Sloan Rulin, and my team at 938-1000 or info@rulins.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Do you own a 1996 to 2016 Honda vehicle? There is an ongoing urgent safety recall regarding faulty Takata airbags that can seriously injure occupants in Honda vehicles. Please go to HondaCayman.com/recalls to check if your vehicle is affected. The automotive industry continues to face an unprecedented challenge in the recall and replacement of millions of Takata airbag inflators. Honda is committed to addressing the needs and concerns of our customers who are affected by this safety issue. Honda stands behind the safety and quality of our products. The protection of the drivers and passengers in Honda vehicles is our paramount concern. Please go to HondaCayman.com/recalls or call us at 949-5525 to check if your vehicle is affected by this urgent Honda safety recall. Water Authority Cayman wishes to advise its customers of planned works to facilitate infrastructure maintenance on Rodeo Close and Chariot Drive on Thursday, 15th February between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. During the works, customers on the following roads will experience a service interruption: Rodeo Close, Chariot Drive, Nathan Merrin Drive, Riley Circle, and Candlewood Drive. The Water Authority appreciates the patience and understanding of its customers and the public as it upgrades its water infrastructure and apologizes for any inconvenience caused.
Radio Cayman, maintaining the innovation.
On a daily basis, making it easy to connect with you, our listeners. Add us to WhatsApp today, 925-3261. That's 925-3261.
Radio Cayman.
Send a text or voice note.
Message us at 925-3261 on WhatsApp today and get active with Radio Cayman.
Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands.
Radio Cayman, maintaining the innovation.
Business Buzz. Business Buzz with your host, Anita Khan.
The Youth Mental Health Symposium coming up on Saturday. That's this Saturday, February.
Oh, we're not in September just yet.
No, I'm not jumping.
It'll be here before you know it.
Yeah,
but.
yeah. Something's going through my mind about September. February 17th, that's on Saturday, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Ritz-Carlton. And this year we have a lineup, 14 speakers at the symposium. And we have in the studio Mrs. Erin Kaufman. Erin is one of the administrative manager. Are you one of them, or are you the administrative manager at the Alex
Yeah, so
Foundation?
I'm the administrative manager. Okay. And we have Miss Emily Kelly, who was our program manager, and we have Miss Michelle Powell, who is our administrative coordinator, that forms our staff team. Then, of course, we have an incredible board of directors and executive committee as well.
Awesome. You guys have grown. You have grown.
Yeah, certainly.
Now,
we have.
Earlier you mentioned something that caught my attention. HSC in conjunction works in conjunction, or Alex Panton Foundation works in conjunction with HSA, and it's part of the hub.
Yes.
HSA. So how? Let me try to think about an example. Take for instance, if you have a young person, say a teenager, maybe 14 years old, and they're having pressure. They're going through whatever they go through. They're suffering. It mightn't be deep mental pressure or anything like that, but they just need some help.
Yeah.
And they're afraid to speak to anyone. Can that young person walk into HSA? I've seen the sign there, Alex Panton Foundation.
Alex's Place. Alex's Place,
right.
Yeah. So I have two things to say that. Yes, it can. Although this Alex's Place is meant to be an emergency hub for young people presenting in crisis. But I believe that they are well equipped that, yes, if somebody is just really struggling and needs support, they will have the resources available to do the appropriate intake and referrals, and just get you directed to the support that you need, even if it's not that kind of emergent care right there, then and there.
Is that a 24-hour service?
It's not currently 24 hours. I believe it's 10 to 6, but please don't quote me.
Okay. We will.
Right now, yeah, it's they are operating with limited hours right now. With we do have hopes to expand that service. But yes, it is walk-in. So young people can certainly get the support that they need there. But I will say that one of the really exciting things that we will be talking about at our symposium this weekend is the launch of the Kids Helpline. And the Kids Helpline is a huge project that the APF is really proud to be launching this year. We will actually be launching our website and app at the symposium, and we will be sharing the launch date for the phone line and chat line. And I say all that to say because this project includes four elements. We are launching a website. So the Kids Helpline website will house a number of resources on various mental health topics. That means that young people and adults, parents, educators, carers can go onto that website and just browse. There will be age-appropriate content or audience content, so you can select whether you're a teen or a young child. You can select whether you're a parent, and there will be various little articles that you can read on different topics. And that content will be available on our website, and then you can also download the app and be able to browse through that content offline once you download the app. So that's a really, really awesome resource that we're really excited to be launching to the public, so that persons, for example, we talk about this hypothetical teenager who's just maybe not sure, I don't know, some things, and maybe she's being bothered by bullying, or maybe she's feeling a little sad, and she can actually go on and read through some of those articles and maybe get a little bit of extra information. Then the second part of that project, which we will be talking about, and you'll get more information about its launch and what it will involve, is that then if that person is inclined then to talk to somebody, they can do so either by calling our helpline, where they will be able to call and talk to a trained volunteer, and it will be anonymous, and they can talk to somebody about anything that they're feeling, or if they're struggling or feeling sad, feeling anything that they're struggling with, they can talk through that with the volunteer. Or they can actually do so when they download that app. There will be a chat line feature, a text line feature, so they can actually talk to somebody through text.
So that would be a 24/7.
That will actually only be available for the launch of this project. We're going to be launching for Thursday to Sunday, from 3 to 9 p.m. So catching those after school hours and providing that service for young people at that time.
And
so that's a huge project.
One of these days it'll go 24/7.
One day, it is volunteer led.
Right.
So, we are starting with a group of incredible volunteers, and we are, with that capacity able to offer it from Thursday to Sunday. But obviously that is a project that we are really keen to see grow and be offered 24/7. We're working really closely with K-Mind, who is the adult helpline. And so we will be, working closely with them. We have been working closely with them, just learning from them for this leading up to this launch. But this project is huge, and you'll be hearing a lot more about that. And, we're hoping that also works well, complements the helpline will complement Alex's Place, and that we will be able to, if somebody is requiring a little bit more intervention, more clinical support, because our helpline is just that, a helpline, talking through things. But if we identify that this person, needs a little bit more, like I said, clinical support or intervention, we can refer into Alex's Place, where they can get the support that they need.
Do young people actually, especially young, say teenagers, let's talk teenagers, say they need help, do they actually reach out? I mean, do they?
Well, we'll see.
Because we know how we have all these resources,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But do they actually reach out and use those resources?
Well,
we
will certainly know once we launch the helpline. I mean,
Okay.
we're really excited that we'll be able to share data. We'll be able to inform the public on how many calls we're getting, who we're speaking to, what kind of issues are we seeing amongst the community, and providing that anonymous feature, I think, is just offering a really safe and confidential place for young persons to access this service, so that they don't have to feel the pressure of any worry or stigma attached to seeking that support. So I think that through that, we'll be able to gather a little bit more information there. Obviously, we see the applications that are coming in for our financial assistance program, so we know people are trying to access that support as well. But as I mentioned, APF is really, really keen to be able to provide data, something that we are lacking in these areas, locally, even regionally. So to be able to provide that to not only Cayman, but to the Caribbean region is exciting, and something that certainly the Clinical and Education Committee of the APF is very proud of.
Well, I'm proud of the foundation. You know, you guys are working hard. If we had time, I was going to say, Erin, what does it take to put on an event such as this? 14 speakers, a panel, the whole 9 yards. What does it take?
Yeah, so I mean, there's a few elements that go into it. You've been hearing me refer to our Clinical and Education Committee. That is a committee that is led by our clinic. Currently, our chairperson is Dr. Erica Lam. She's our clinical consultant for the APF and the chairperson of the Clinical and Education Committee. But then within that committee, there's a number of clinicians and persons that are professionals in the mental health space. So they have a big role in kind of just understanding what is the demand within the community. Like, what are they hearing from their patients or the people that they work with? That's why they, last year when we talked about trauma, that was something that they really felt that the community needed to hear from and needed support with. And this year it was similarly. So they help us to build that theme. And then our incredible sponsor, Tower, and event organizer, they really help us to put this all together. And the APF team, we have a symposium committee that meets regularly to kind of just shape all of this out. Tower helps us along, with our team to gather some really incredible sponsors. So there's sponsorship, there's event planning, there's, the clinical guidance aspect of it. And then, of course, there's all of the speakers who put together these presentations.
Including yours?
Yeah.
Together.
Very small part of this whole big event.
It will all come together on
all
Saturday.
Comes together. Yes,
all right,
that's how that goes.
We wish the foundation all the best, all the staff,
yes,
the big staff now,
yeah,
and all, and we'll like to get
team.
some feedback about the symposium at some point in time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I mean, you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. So I'm sure we will be posting live throughout the event. So you'll see some pictures.
Okay.
Maybe a few video clips. And of course, you can visit our website and see some of the information, pictures, and videos from past events, from past symposiums. And of course, the best thing that we would hope that you can do is actually come and attend.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Erin. All the best. Mrs. Erin Kaufman, Administrative Manager from the Alex Panton Foundation, APF. Want to say thanks to our sponsors this morning, Cayman Insurance Center and Roland's Real Estate. And, of course, thanks to all our listeners, YouTube viewers, Susan Watson for producing the program and holding it down this morning as well. Until Tuesday, February 20th, when we'll bring another Business Buzz. Please stay safe. Have a great weekend when it comes. Susan's got some nice music lined up for you on the breakfast session. Doc will be in on RC Fusion. And at 12 o'clock, we'll have news and Talk Today with Sterling following that. In the meantime, please have a wonderful day. From me, your host, Anita Kant. Goodbye.
The Business Buzz is proudly sponsored by Cayman Insurance Center, specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and services.
Also brought to you by Rulins. For your important real estate decisions, contact Rulins today at 938 1000 or info@rhulens.com. This is the People's Radio Station. Radio Cayman in the Cayman